So yeah guys, hi, my name is Deepa and this is Divine Tarot. So firstly, a disclaimer. So if you are looking out for a reading, so this video is not that, because I'm here to tell you guys about an experience. I know you must have seen my community tab and you must be like, what is happening? Like what is going on? Like what is it, Deepa? I'm sure like many of them even didn't understand like what I am trying to say. Yeah. So guys, okay. So I am here to tell, if you call this a miracle, you call this like whatever is the adjective you guys want to put it, yes. So to even make this video, yes. Sorry guys, my hair is little wet. Yeah, it's still drying. Yeah. So to even make this video, it took me lot of strength. Okay. And to make this video, like guys, it is around 4 right now. So okay, so I am gonna shoot this video and tell this experience, because I wanted this distinction between this video and the next, like your normal reading. Okay, so I'm gonna shoot in another 2 hours, right? So I want this video to reach out to whoever it is for, and even my twin flame watches. So that is also one of the reason. So yeah. So guys, I had always been telling that, about my weekend, like my Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's like dedicated to my abroad clients, because they go, they have that weekend culture, okay? So that's how I get tuned to it, like little bit my sleep pattern is also disturbed, so that that's when I don't shoot for my YouTube also. So I'll tell you guys about, that's the actual reason that I've quit my influencing also, because I am a person that whatever I touch, I'm like a 0 or a 100. Like I don't know the middle route. Yeah. So this is an experience. So this happened on 17th. Yes, 17th of September. Yes, 178. Yes. So on the 16th, guys, and I had always been telling, so if you watch my video wherein I spoke about a Guruji and all of that, so that person was the one who told me that I know like what he meant, why he said that. Yes. So in my chart, I have Jupiter exalted and I have Moon exalted. Okay, so if you have one more planet, like if you have 3 planets exalted, you are born as a god. Generally, yeah. Astrologically, I'm telling. Yes. So in my chart, yes, I have two. You know that there are good planets, bad planets, right? In the good planets, you have Moon, Jupiter, Venus, and Mercury. And in bad planets, you have Sun, Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, and Mars, right? So in the good planets, my 2 planets are exalted, and Venus is in its own house, and Mercury is with Venus, right? So this is the conjunction, like generally as an astrologer, okay? Sorry guys, today I'm running short of words, and I have like whatever I have felt, I have also like drawn in my phone. My phone is charging right now. I'm going to show you guys. So on the, like when I met this Guruji, he told me that don't pray much for gods. Like don't pray. Like he's like past life only. Like he is the one who told me. He is the one who told me, and I'm just here telling that. Yes, he told me that you don't pray much to gods. Yeah, you will call them. He told me that, because he said that I have roamed 1,000 temples, and I've always been telling that I have always been telling that there is some past life, like suddenly you don't become twin flames. Yes. So guys, yeah. So he told me that, okay. And for some reason, I always had experiences with Hindu gods, yes. And every tarot card reader has a connection with spirit guides, and every tarot card reader needs energy to decode the cards. Yes, you need an angelic presence and all of that. Like it's crystal clear. It's known a fact. Yes, I am making this video is because 2 things. Firstly, I want to know if somebody experienced this. Second is because I got the card of 3 of emotions, like consecutively 8 times. I'm gonna explain you guys. And the third thing is for my twin flame. Yes. Yeah. So this story is mine alone. It is a mixture of other people, and it is not my story to share. So I leave it for them. Yes. So guys, so on the 16th of September, Yes, I had always known this, and like I am a little bit careful, like what I wish for or what generally I'm careful. Yes. So on the 16th of September, and I am somebody that researches a lot, and I try to learn like what are the planets, like I try to decode with the planets of the next 10 years and all of that. Yes. So so on the 16th of September, in the night, I think, yeah, I just finished all my calls and I was researching about seven archangels. Yes. And I already know, but I wanted to, increase my knowledge. Yes. So I was researching like 3 hours, 4 hours, like that non-stop. I was like, what does this angel do? What does that angel do? Like this, like this, like full depth. Like I have done like a meditation, like I would say 4 hours. Yeah, 4 hours I've done. Like I started around 7 in the evening and I went all the way, like in the middle of my dinner break, I went all the way to 11 in the night, 11, 12. Yeah, in the middle, roughly you count like 4 hours, yes. So I did that, guys. Yeah. And then came a thing, okay. So on the 16th midnight also I took call. And on the 17th early morning also I took calls, like from all the way from 6. Yeah, because of this time switch and the time thing. Yeah. So I took the calls, and then I by the time 4:30 came, like I took Singapore calls. I took, like, by the time 4:35 came, I was drained, like completely drained my energy, because all those were very critical readings. Okay, I was completely drained. And then, yeah, so I want to tell about Sonia, guys. Yeah, so I had told in the community tab. So my relationship with Sonia, yes, is in itself a miracle. Yeah, I'm here telling, because I'm telling this is because also I got the card of 3 of Cups consecutively 8 times, like massive celebration. And this is an honor to her also, and to honor to what we both experienced, and honor to everybody that's involved in this. Yes. So Sonia and I have a relationship, not 1-2 years, right from my dad. Yes, she used to consult my dad, and from dad she came to me. And my dad, my like when she was consulting me, my dad, I was just studying, like I was in my intermediate, and yeah, I was just studying. Yes, so I knew her from then, and then we connected, and then yeah, we had a journey. Okay, it's her personal thing. Yes, so we had our journey. And so yeah, so she messaged me, like when I was just completing a call, a broad call. She messaged me, she WhatsApped me, Deepa, are you free? Yes. So I want a reading. So I'm like, okay, yeah. So I told her, just give me a 10-15 minutes, and we will start at 6 o'clock. Yeah, I think I started at 5:45. Yeah, so I started at that time, and and I was like, she always so caring for me, and she's like, please, Deepa, relax. Yeah, she's like, my reading is like chill, I want you to do chill always. So like that. Yeah. And I just had my black coffee, and I took her call, and on the call only I was having black coffee. Yes. So we started our reading, and it was 45 minutes into the reading, guys. Yeah, 45 minutes. Like whatever she was asking me, I was decoding, I was telling her. Then, guys, I don't know what happened. Yes, I'm not using the deck. That deck I didn't touch after that day. Yes. So this is I'm just showing you guys with my Mystic Tarot actually what happened. I don't know how to explain to you guys, but I am telling this because I've had a very unique experience. I do not know if this, like a platform like YouTube, will make this go to all the people that had this, or my tarot card readers. I do not know, guys. Yeah, this is some unknown territory. Yes. So me, right? I shuffle. Ah, so me, right? I shuffle like this. Yes, whoever watch my many videos, I shuffle like this, and I told about in many of my videos about my unique style of shuffling. Like I like them horizontal for some reason, and I do not look like, I just do it like this. Yes. So with this deck, this is hard because this has a glossy finish. Yes. So guys, I'll tell you what, we were 45 minutes into the reading, and I do my regular shuffling like this. Yes. Oh, I had kept like this. Yeah. So this side, my right hand was towards the card side. And I was doing and doing and doing and doing. Yeah. So what happened was, so 45 minutes, after 45 minutes were done, there were many cards on my table, and I gathered them and I made a pack of 78. Yes. And I went on, and she was asking me new energy. So I am that, like the tarot card readers also get the sign when to pick up all the cards and make them 78. So when I'm doing this, and there came an energy, okay? So I told her, like, I got one card, and I got one card. For example, this is Nine of Voices, okay? That's the card that I got. And I was like, you'll sleep very nicely today, you'll get dreams. Nice. I kept back. I shuffled. Again, that same card in all of these cards. I don't know how to explain it, guys, yeah? No matter what I shuffled, okay, I decoded Nine of Voices. And again, that same card came. Can you see? The tower came here twice. Like, that's this thing same. I don't know why this is happening to me. Yes, no matter how many times I shuffled. Like, for example, this card. Let me take the tower. Okay, I'm keeping it to the side. Yes, I'm shuffling. And when the second time came, it came Nine of Voices. And I told Sonia, this card came again. And I was like, you'll sleep more nicely. Well, like, what else can we say for Nine of Swords? Nine of Swords is somebody who's tired of everything in their life. Yes. And, they want to be in a dream state and they want to experience dreams. During that minute, I experienced that she will now, like, live her dream life. That's what that's the vibe that time I got. Yes. And it came second time. And then I again shuffled. And it came the third time. Yeah. And then again I shuffled. And it came the fourth time. Again I shuffled. Like, I got so pissed off. Like, I did like this. Because I want to decode the card. And my 77 cards have gone null. And 7 consecutive times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times that card has come. Yes. Guys, I'll tell you what happened after this. Yes, for example, Nine of Voices in the Muse Tarot deck. Yes, so 7 times, like the 77 cards have nullified itself. Yes, and then, guys, I'll tell you what happened to me. I went blank. And my hands started sweating, and I experienced a massive chill, and my body from top to toe went blank. Even as I'm telling this, I'm having goosebumps, guys. And I went chill, like, I don't know what is happening to me. And Sonia also experienced that, and she was jumping on the sofa, and she was running, and she's like, Deepa, what, 7 times? This has not happened to me. And Sonia is somebody who is very hardcore believer of tarot, and she also does it as a hobby to her friends, and I started sweating, and I went blank, and I am telling Sonia that I'm not able to move from my sofa. Like, I am stuck. I am made to sit here. And guys, I'll tell you what happened. It took me some time, okay? After 10 minutes, and I'm like, what is happening to me? Yeah? Because this has not happened to me. Because in this many years, I must have done her 500 readings. I'm not joking. And that was the first time she saw me like this. On the 17th of September, evening 6-ish, okay? By the time we came to that part, it was 6:30, 6:45 around. Yes? And I'm telling her, I'm unable to move. Yes. And the 77 cards have nullified itself. And I was like, Nine of Voices came 7 times. No matter how hard I shuffled, I got crazy angry, and I shuffled like this. I got crazy angry that, why this is happening to me. Yeah. And 7 consecutive times. And then it struck me, guys. And I'm like, I was sitting in the hall, and all my tarot decks are here, okay, in my room. So I'm like, I told Sonia, we have to change the deck. That's what I felt. We have to change the deck. Yes. So I came inside. She was on the video call, but I was on the audio. Okay. I came inside. I took my Radar White. Yes. I took my Radar White and I decoded. Yes. It was personal to her. Yes. I decoded that. And I was sweating. My hands were like, I felt something like I'm in Antarctica. That much how cold and chill, and I went blank. From top to toe, like, I don't know what happened to me. Yes. And then, guys, it took us little 15 minutes, okay, because we both are experiencing something new. And after 15 minutes is then when, Deepa, it struck me Yes. So I don't know whoever it is for, and if anybody else experienced this, or when I make this video, people are going to experience this. Yes. So there were guys. So I took this tarot deck. I took my Radar White. Yes, and I went. Yes, I sat. Yes. After I sat, I decoded. Yes, I decoded. And we both were numb. She was crying, and I turned red. And I felt like I was in Antarctica. So chill. So chill. Like somebody just froze me. Like, yeah, that's how I felt. So now what I'm going to tell you guys is, yeah. So I'm sitting like this. Yes. And there were 7 archangels. I'm not kidding. I know how each person's energy feels. What are the clothing they wore? It took me time, okay? It took me 20 minutes, because yes, I've experienced one angel, like 2 angels. Yes, I've experienced my father. I've experienced spirit guides. Like 7 fucking no. Like they were standing like in 7, like this arc around me. Yes, and yes, I decoded her energy, like 3 cards were her own reading. After that, there came 10 of cups. Yes, after 10 of cups, it came lovers. Yes, and I went awestruck, because these seven angels were standing around me like this in U, from this corner to that corner. And my mom was sitting that side, okay, other part of the hall, and I couldn't see her, because I have been like this arc. Like arc, they were standing in arc, like archangels. I don't know how that term is. Like 7 archangels, all the way from year to year. Yes, and I don't know how else to explain, guys. I'm trying my best. Yes, and whoever I told this, Sonia is going to come. Yes, she's on an abroad trip. Yes, so we have to make this, because this was not ordinary. This was in a miracle in itself. I do not know how else to tell. Yes, so from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I felt 7 like this round surrounded me. Yes, and I made a drawing in the night, guys. Yes, give me a second. Yes, yeah. So I made a drawing. I made a drawing in the night, guys. So I'll tell you guys how were they standing around me. There were 7. I know how each angel feels. So I know how each angel feels. What are the clothing they wore? I can tell you the colors, and I can wait, guys. I have to show you, like, to explain you guys. Yes. So wait. So this is how they were. Yes. So I was on video call with Sonia, and I was sitting here in the sofa, and they were in an arc, and they were 7. It took me time till the night, okay? It took me time till the night. 1, 2, 3, 4. The first one that was standing was Archangel Michael. Yes, because I'll tell you how I sensed it. Because this side, the pull was very high for me. And I'll tell you why. The Archangel Michael that was here was the strength of all the 6 combined. Yes, Archangel Michael was the strongest. Like this side, my pull, like it took me time to even tell this. Yes. So Archangel Michael that was standing right here near me was the equal power of all the 6. Yes, equal power. I don't know if any of you experience Archangel, Michael, please tell me that is very strong. If I tell you these 6, more than these 6, that this person that was towards my right was too strong. Yes, yeah. Archangel Michael is the strongest of all. Yes. So, and you know that to entry to heaven, he needs to give the permission. Yes. So it was like this. Yes. So these 7, and Sonia was asking me, like, what's going on, Deepa? And I'm like, I can't move. Like, I have been made to sit here. Yes, I have been glued like Fevicol. I cannot move. I want to wrap the reading. I'm unable to wrap. They're like, you need to, like, it was a hammer on my head, like, you need to sit here. You need to decode this. I got 9 of voices 7 times. Please, if you're a tarot card reader watching this, let me know, does this happen? Yes. And then I decoded her. Then I got 10 of cups. Then I got the lovers. Okay. Now done. Yes. And I had been telling and telling and telling and telling and telling and telling. Like I'm decoding. And I'm telling I'm tired, Sonia, I'm unable to move. These 7 have made me sit here. And it was an energy of 7 combined in my life. I have never experienced this. Yes, I have experienced Hindu gods. Yes, I have experienced angels. Yes, I've experienced I've experienced miracles. I've experienced every Hindu god, but 7 archangels, no. Like this 7 that were there, and Sonia from that side of the video call was non-stop, shouting that Deepa, you're surrounded by angels. You're surrounded by angels. You're surrounded. They're there. They're behind you. They're behind you. Because she's also a tarot card reader, and she also knows how to. So she found out that had it been another person, maybe nobody could decode. It was because it was Sonia. I could. Yes, and she's like, they're surrounding, they're surrounded you, and we both are made to sit. Yes, made to sit by these 7. So I'll tell you what happened, guys. So it took me some time even to tell you guys here of how, and as time progressed, like 2 days happened, right? So this side, the Archangel Michael I was unable to take his energy. It was too strong. And I know that after you guys watch this video, all of you are going to go on Google and find out. Yes, this was too strong. It was like this 6 energies, this one person has. Yes, and I'll tell you what happened. 15 minutes passed, okay? And then I put back my radar white inside I put back, yes, and we both were like, and Sonia was like, Deepa, what happened? And I was like, Sonia, what is this? And I'm unable to move. I want to go, but these have made me sit. And I was jumping and she was crying, and all of that is a drama in itself. Yes. And these 7 archangels that were there were like, we have another message for you. Yes. And so I took back my Muse Tarot. Again, I made 78. And I started shuffling. And I picked one card. And I got 3 of Cups. Okay. I got this, you just imagine this is 3 of Cups. So this is 3 of Cups. And I told Sonia, we are going to tell about this to, the entire world. We're going to tell about this to our friends and family, and we're going to have a massive celebration. That's what I said. Yes, I decoded that. Then again I shuffled. Again 3 of Emotions came. Again I shuffled. Again it came. Again I shuffled. Again it came. Again I shuffled. Again it came. That is the only card it came consecutively 8 fucking times. 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 consecutively. Like, how do I tell you guys? No matter how much I shuffled, no matter like this, full I shuffled. I got anger also in the middle. I shuffled and shuffled and shuffled and shuffled. And I did 10 times, 20 times. I got angry. The first card that I picked will be that. No matter how much I shuffled. Yeah, so no matter how much I shuffled and shuffled and shuffled and shuffled, 8 consecutive times 3 of Cups has come. And by then we were done, we both of us, like with 2 cards. And I'm telling Sonia, I want to stop, but how? These 7 are not leaving me. And I decoded. Like my intuition was increased by 1,000 times. I decoded like he's, that whatever is the instant, it's happening in front of me like that. I decoded. Like I didn't stop blabbering. Yes. And I'm like, Sonia, I want to stop, but these 7 are not leaving me. By then, guys, 15 minutes had passed. Half an hour had passed. 45 minutes had passed. It was 7:30, 8 o'clock. And these 7 are not leaving me. Yeah. And I'm tired. And I was telling Sonia, I'm tired, Sonia. I'm tired, but these 7 don't want to leave me. It was like an alarm clock. And I don't know, guys. Yeah. So, it was... if you ask me, like it took me just like down, like after 15 minutes, I think, yes, I told that there are 7 angels here. It took me 15 minutes to decode, yes. It took me 15 minutes to decode like which energy. For example, there are 7 people standing around you. You will know the smell of each person. You will know how they, like that vibe, right? How is each person? I've sensed every person. And the 5th one that was right standing behind me. Yeah, that guy was a very dark angel. Yes. He's very in dark in complexion and he wore a brown color. Yes, I don't know, guys. Yeah. So the 7 archangels that were there, in the middle one incident happened, okay? So these 7 that were there, none of them touched me, but they were just standing there. Yes. So they were just standing there, and Archangel Gabriel was just giving me. The Archangel Gabriel was the third one who was right here, because I felt a lot of messages from my right ear. And whatever he said, I just been decoding and decoding to even make this video and tell how I've experienced and what has happened. It took me this much time. Yes, and Archangel Gabriel just kept, like, my right ear was too much to take. So my right side, baja baj gaya. So the third person was Gabriel, yeah, and my right ear was going for a toss, like telling and telling and telling and telling. Yes, so three of emotions came 8 consecutive times, and it just we were like no more, and we were like this sitting in silence, both of us. And I'm telling you, these 7 are not leaving me. Like, what else? What else I should do? Like, what else should I decode? What is more left? And I was like, how to tell these 7 to leave go? Yeah. And the third person was Gabriel, guys. Yeah. And I'll tell you, the 6th and the 7th one were the youngest. The 6th and this side, yeah. This first one and the third one were the like too much, yeah. The first one was the strongest, the Archangel Michael, yes. And the second one was Archangel Raphael, yes. He had a very healing. And if you ask me how does Archangel Raphael feel, he wears more of yellow. I pictured him in yellow color. I don't know how I'm telling also, I'm just conveying, yes. Yellow, he was wearing a yellow, and Gabriel was wearing a very orangey shade, yes. So, yeah. So, guys, an incident happened in 15 months, we were in 15 minutes. I am telling this also because the angels have given me permission to tell so. The 3 of emotions. 3 of emotions talks about 3 of cups, which is, massive celebration, like champagne bottle celebration, and, like friends and family and all of that. Yes, 3 of cups comes under that, like a celebration. So that's why I am telling, like, I had got permission, that's why. Yes, and this happened to me, and there is this 6th angel, guys. Yeah, and whoever studied about 7 archangels know that the 6 are men and only 1 is woman. That is, some of them tell, there is one angel there, that is both mixture. I don't know, I still haven't decoded that, yes. But, the 6th one that was there, guys, yeah. The Archangel, like the 6th one was Archangel Jophiel. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct. Yes. So anyway, I'm going to write in the title. She, of the 7, none of them touched me. They were just in my presence, in my energy belt, around me. Yes. Yeah. I would have fainted if they would have touched me. Yes. The Archangel Jophiel, the 6th person that was here. Yes. This woman. Yeah. And you know that woman to woman have an emotion. All others are men. And she is the one who placed her hand on my shoulder like this. Yeah, and she also touched my hair like this. That's it. These 2 gestures she did. She touched her hand like this. Yes. That's when I actually got up and drank water. I was drinking water like crazy. And when she touched me like this, for example, this is my shoulder. She touched me. She touched me here. She touched me. Yes. She touched me like this. For example, your shoulder is like this and she touched. When she touched, that is where actually the problem began. Yeah. When she touched, my full body went in a vibration. Yeah, I froze. Like, that is where that Antarctica moment happened, when she touched me. Yes. So, it was like clear. I could feel this hand, like, someone when they touch your hand here, it was like a hand that was closed. It was closed like this. I could feel these 4 fingers. Yeah. It was closed. And my hair, obviously, she had touched my hair. Like, hair also she had touched. So, guys, Archangel Jophiel is, the angel for beauty. So she had touched. Yeah. She had touched. That is where the Antarctica moment started for me. Because she had touched. Yeah. She was like, drink water. Like, I felt that vibe. She was just caressing me. Yeah. She was like, calming me down. So that thing happened. Okay. 7:30 had happened, 8 o'clock. And I went, talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. I want to stop. I'm like, I'm tired. I cannot decode this. This is above my my energy. Yeah. And I'm talking and talking and talking and talking, like, when that blabbering parrot. Yeah. And I'm like, I want to stop. And Sonia is like, she's just seeing at me. Deepa, what, Deepa? She's crying and she's crying and, she's jumping around. I'm like, I'm talking and talking and talking. Yeah. So even she sensed that, by the way. Yeah, the 7 archangels. I told her that there are 7 archangels, and she's like, yes, there are angels. There are angels. They have surrounded you. They have surrounded you. She was non-stop saying that. Yes. So this thing happened. We've wrapped the call. By then my phone battery had come to like 5%. Yes, 5-10%. And I wrapped the video call. I came to my room, kept my phone on charge. These 7 that were around me followed me to my room. I'm not kidding. Like, this has happened to me. Like, I don't know how else to say, God. Yeah. So these 7 accompanied me and came to my room. And I'm still feeling nervous. And I'm like, how to tell this to leave? I don't know. How to tell these 7 to leave? Yeah. So 10 minutes happened and I was like, thank God that was my last call. And whoever asked me reading, I, postponed it to the next day. And, I was like, what else should I do? What else is left to decode? Yes, I'm like that. And I came in the room and, I was going crazy. Just imagine, one angel presence only drives you mad. I had 7 archangels here. Yeah. And 7 of them came. Yeah. And I could feel that presence in the room. I do not know if you are the watcher or feeling that energy or what. I do not know. Yes. So these 7 accompanied me in the room. And I was frantically, didn't know what else to do. So I was changing my nail polish, I was applying nail polish. What else is there? Yeah, but I knew. And I was telling Sonia also on the call that I have to convey, there is something to be conveyed or something to be recorded. That's why they're not leaving me, right? So, and I'm like, what else should I do? So I came, they accompanied me in my room. Yes, the same room here where I'm shooting. Yes, so they accompanied me. And I'm like, what? Yeah, and Sonia and I were continuously WhatsApp chatting and we were chatting. And guys, I opened my gallery because, when I was decoding this, I had clicked snaps, okay? So I clicked snaps of the arrangement of the 9 of voices that came 7 times. And then I clicked the snap. I wish I had video recorded it. Yes. So, and I clicked the snap of 3 of cups, 3 of emotions that had come 8 consecutive times. Yeah, 8 is the number of infinity, the number of Saturn. Yes. The 8 consecutive times that it came, and I clicked the snap, done. So we were chatting, I kept my phone on charge, and I was like, Sonia, I was telling Sonia, I'll send you this picture. When I opened my gallery to send, there I heard, this is a very sensitive, information. And I'm going to tell you just in a summary, okay? So I already posted in the community tab about it. So, whatever it is for another video. Yes. So that's what I just wanted to share my experience. Something I just got a message. Yes, it was a very bonkers message. Yes, and I already spoke about that in the community. So what was that message? I want you to go read there. Yes. So yeah, because it's not my story alone, but I really wanted to tell about how I've experienced 7 archangels' presence. How none of them touched me. Yes. So they were with me after I completed her call. They were with me another 45 minutes, I would say. Yes. So by 9:30, I was fine. Like, they had left. Yes. So whatever is the message they had to convey me, I took that. Yes. And I also informed to whoever is that message for. Yes. Whole yesterday also that was going on. Yeah. So whoever it is for, I've just conveyed that. So I don't know. Like, let me know if anybody of you have experienced this. A touch of an archangel, and 7 archangels. If you had Archangel Raphael is the most common because he's of healing. So many people experience that, and even Archangel Michael, many people experience Archangel Archangel Gabriel, because he is the one who conveys us messages. That when Jesus was born, Archangel Gabriel was the one who announced. Yes. So yeah, so it was a very strange and a miraculous experience. So there is this part 2 to this is down the line. So I want you guys to stay tuned with me, stay tuned in the space. So the next video that you would see will be your reading. But whoever it is for, whoever I've experienced, yeah, I want you guys to write down in the comments, please, because I got 3 of emotions 8 times. So that's why I'm here making this video of telling my own experience. Yeah, that Archangel, she's the only angel that touched me, the woman angel, the angel of beauty. None of them touched me. Yes, the 6, they were in my energy belt, they were roaming near me, but none of them touched me. Like they didn't touch me, physical touch. She is the only one who touched me. Yes, so thank you. Like, I don't know, like, I feel blessed. Yeah, I'm an angel touched child now. Archangel. Like, I don't know how else to, guys. I do not know. Like, I don't know. Yeah. I always tell people I'm like Hanumanji that doesn't know her own power. So, yeah. So, let me know. I hope this is, whoever has experienced this, um, I truly feel blessed that, it is a story in itself. And, as I reach the end, so I just wanted to tell about this experience. This is a part of my book. And yeah, guys, I hope, you would, whoever is with me from the start of the channel. Yes, so whatever is that message, whatever it, after I came to my room, what happened here, it is not my alone to convey. Yeah, it is a mixture of many people. And it is too early to say. And we touch wood, we, whatever they wanted me to convey, I've done that. Yes, and I've written in my community tab. Please go and watch, read in my community tab. Yes, so because it has too many people, it's not my story alone to share. But I just wanted to tell about how I've experienced 7 archangels. I have. Yeah, and it feels really special because this. Yes, I know each, like, Archangel Michael is the very, like, unique, because I'll tell you, he's the angel who takes you to heaven. Yes, he needs to give the permission to enter heaven. Yeah, so but he's the strongest. Let me tell you. Let me know if anybody experienced that. Archangel Michael is the strongest. Like, it's like, as I said, the 6 people combined, that one person, that one angel had the strength, equal strength. So yeah, guys, I feel very blessed. It was a unique experience. And down the line, Sonia would join me in my own channel. Yeah, I feel really blessed. Thank you so much, guys, if you heard this story. If you could feel a vibration. Yeah. So don't call the 7 angels. It takes too much power to handle them. Yes. So I just, just pray. That's what I would say. So yeah, guys, thank you. So your twin flame reading will be upcoming shortly. Yes. So stay tuned. Yes. So yeah, guys, bye.